Okay.
Yes. So someone was just start out in mole control, not know anything.
Mm-hmm.
What would you advise them to do, or how to learn, or what would be your advice?
So, everyone's going to have their own opinions of it, but me personally, I would suggest someone to jump onto some of the Facebook pages and ask questions, read through things that have already been posted before you start asking the same question that's been asked a million times. Go and search for it, what you want to know, see what you can. Go and do some form of course on it. Like I say, Alan Jones does a phenomenal course, and it's a practical course. It's not sitting there writing out paperwork and not learning actually how to do the job.
I have seen courses where, I'm not going to say who does them.
No.
Courses where you're doing it in a bucket of mud.
Yeah,
you're not.
Yeah. You're going to learn something. Don't get me wrong, but with the one Alan does, you're in the field. Come rain, snow, sleet, sun, it doesn't matter. You're in the field doing the job.
Some of his current jobs you go to, basically.
So jobs he's got on, or there's if he's not got, like if he's, some of them will be just a farm where he maybe doesn't do he's not got a job on, but he'll just take you to that farm that he's spoken to the farmers, say, and we go into these fields or whatever, and you learn how to read mole runs correctly, where to set traps, how to set traps using Talpex, claws, scissors, tangs, tunnels, whatever you want. He'll show you how to do it all. And it sounds silly, but if you don't know how to probe properly, things like that, it can all help. And because you're in the field doing the job, it's the best way to learn. And you go on the course and everything, and he's always there for backup. So 6 months down the line, you're really confused, send him a message, he'll help you. He's one of the nicest guys out there for that. And he's passionate and dedicated about it. But yeah, that's definitely what I would say. Get yourself set up with some traps and spade, probe, and set off about it that way.
Say someone hasn't actually, or say they don't do the course first, would you say, because you don't know what you're doing, would you say to someone, offer it for free just to give it a go? Because it's not like
no.
I'm just thinking of somebody who's never done it before. I
know, but the best way to learn is make mistakes. So if you're putting, and a lot of people will disagree with this, but I personally do not agree with doing your work for free. So if you,
no, I don't. I'm just a stupid suggestion.
No, it's not stupid. It's just there's a lot of people though. It seems like,
sadly, there is people do it for free.
People will do it. They'll do the moles on your farm for the shooting permissions and all this sort of stuff. And then it's like that's fine. But then when something, so just for an example, let's say you do the mole control on a farm for someone because you want the shooting permission or something, and then you decide that you don't want to shoot there, or he says to you, the farmer says to you, I've got moles, and you go, nah, and he says, well, I'm not giving you the shooting anymore, and you say, fine, that's fine, whatever. So you leave that place. He's then got to find someone else to come in and do it, whereas you're letting that farmer down, or that whoever it may be. But it's just I don't agree with it personally, and that's just my own opinion. I don't think.
I didn't mean in general. I just meant if this is your first time ever doing it,
practice. Like if you've got some interest, you've probably got some permissions on a farm or something anyway. You could practice there, and do things like that. And
I fully agree with you. It devalues the mole catching industry because in general, I have been to some farms where I shouldn't have gone, and he wanted. I'm not into this, but he wanted £5 a mole when you only pay when you catch a mole. Walk away from
but that's fine. That £5 a mole, that's fine if you're going to go and catch 700 moles on it.
Well, yeah.
But it's one of these things that, and it varies the pricing. And this is a thing that pops up all the time. How do you price your jobs? How do you price?
I would never ask that to you. It depends where you are and what part of the country.
Exactly. There's so many variables to it. You've got to price what either fits into the market in your area or what you have to make a living. Exactly. It's not mole catching it's hard work, and yes, it can be lucrative, but it's hard on your body as well. Like, you look at folk who've been doing it for a long time. Ask every one of them, how's your fingers? How's your knees? How's your back? They'll all tell you sore. It's not. I don't know how else to describe it, to be totally honest. But you need to price what you have to charge.
It's
That's
true.
the way to do it. Yeah.
Charge what you're worth, or the value.
It is. Charge your worth, 100%.
But sadly, a lot of domestic customers, I've had a couple of them before, think that, what, you're charging me that? You're just putting a mole trap in the garden. Feel free to have a go yourself. If you, they bought it with £50 all in.
No, exactly. That's it. And if you're like you say, have a go yourself, I hate it when they have a go themselves, because I always have a laugh at them. Educated moles cost more, is what I say. Because if you've got a mole that's trap shy, good luck.
Because there was I went to one job once, and I said, I turned up there and I said, how long has this been going on? Oh, and a few months. Just come on, tell me the real truth. I need to know. Well, about a year I've been trying to do it myself. But the weird thing I found was he was using them scissors, right? But I said to him, what's the carrots for? He was attaching little carrots to them, or for the moles. I don't eat carrots, I said.
Yeah, I know, this is the thing. And you hear all sorts.
Literally destroyed his garden. Literally destroyed his garden. And I said, well, Google said, but I said,
but that's like all pest.
But to be fair, though, I said, Google's normally, to be fair, if I Googled it now, he would not say they eat carrots. I don't know where you've got that.